Hi, my name's David Traynor and I'm here to investigate the Unitarian Chapel here at Westgate in Wakefield. Bring it on!
Built to replace the former derelict Westgate Chapel, the building we see today is a Grade II listed Georgian property, which was constructed in the year 1752 and is said to be the oldest stone-built building in Wakefield. The chapel is a very peaceful and tranquil place, both inside and out. However, it does have a more foreboding atmosphere below ground. Underneath this chapel, in its very foundations, are a small series of catacombs built at the expense of private families for their dead. Many people lay to rest down in these vaults, from merchant princes, members of parliament, and industrialists. Dark shadows have been reported in the building, and voices have been heard from out of nowhere. It was now time for David to head down into the catacombs. However, just outside the entrance, David was already picking up on spiritual energy.
Here, one of these families, they lost a child, possibly a son, and it makes me feel sad. It really makes me feel sad. Just that Charles, him, a lot of emotion there, and a lot of sadness. There, a lot of sadness. And I'm going to say to you as well, just along here, with this here, it's such a sad family, because they make me feel that just here, that they never got over this child. Never. And it was so sad. And I'll tell you what I'm feeling as well. I feel like there's I don't know whether that's the plague or just at this point here, with these particular gravestones, this is a very sad time here. And when you walk around the corner there, you feel okay, but you just get to a point, and it makes me feel very overwhelmed. And I'm also going to say to you, as we walk down here, for some reason I feel like as I stand here and then just turn my sight to the other life, I feel like there's spirit children all here, all running around, and it's just really sad. Really sad.
After sketching who he believed to be the spirit of Charles through psychic art, David now heads down into the catacombs.
So we're down now here in the catacomb bit. Ooh, it's quite really cold. But here, just at this point, as I'm sensing, this is almost like a very difficult part of the catacombs. This is like sort of an energy point, almost like a vortex of energy, and we get that when we have hauntings. We get that because it feeds the other places, and this here, it's like it almost makes my flesh. If I was to stand on, say, this point here, it's almost like I can sense the energy swirling and moving around and connecting, and it feels quite yeah. I'm almost going to say, when I'm stood here, I almost feel very full of emotion that way. Quite sad, really, that way. That way, I feel I can cope with. But that way is quite a sad room or corridor. Going down there, that way I can cope with. So as I'm walking through here, just here I'm picking up on the presence of a man, quite a massive, great big man, great big gentleman who doesn't like us being here. He doesn't like us. He's just like sort of, he makes me feel that he doesn't really like people investigating here. Doesn't feel it's right. It's disturbing us. That's how he makes me feel. And I'm quite shaking, quite cold now, because he's making me feel that just here he don't like it. He didn't like it. And I can tell with this gentleman that he's like sort of a really broad, well-built man. And he drags his legs like this and he can't get his breath. And you can hear him breathing as well, which I'm sure you'll be able to pick up on the ometer, but it's like and it's like that, it's massive, and he's like, and he makes me feel that he just doesn't like it. He doesn't like us being here. He doesn't like these women, don't like this woman, don't like her. He hates her. She hates her. I hate her. Oh, bitch. Soon as she's dead, the better. I don't like that. That energy is negative, and he is massive, and he's drawing down. He's walking down, and it just feels very, very frightening. I don't like that bit there. Just further down, I don't. It's almost like he's telling me to keep out all the time. Don't go there. I've done this too many times. He's just making me feel very, very anxious. And if you can, my hands are absolutely freezing. I'm that terrified of that man. He's just a real weirdo. He's just like making me come back. And it's like his whole demeanour. He is enormous. Just a great big man who's always in control. And it's like this. This is how he is. Always in control. And it's that, what's really, really terrifying, the breathing bit is terrifying. And I feel as I come down here, I'm not so sure if he's not buried in one of these here. Or I'm not so sure if he's not buried in an extra large coffin or something, because he's making me feel he can't fit in the tomb or something. And I'm just coming back a little bit, because there's lots of energy just starting to build up like that, like lots of spiritual energy. And I know that I'm absolutely white here. Look at that. That hand is just really white, and what he's doing now, please just let me come in. Close the door. No, it's that type of a situation. It's very, very, very frightening, and I feel like he's just enormous, and he's just coming down. What I don't like about this energy is it makes me feel John. It's just like John. Keep hearing John. John. And he doesn't like this at all. And I can see like loads of energy now behind you, Ben. There's loads of energy, and he's making me feel that as I'm going along here, I'm gonna be in a great big grave, a great big tomb, and I'm John. I feel quite frightened. Just not frightened in a way of I'm frightened of what's going on, but he's like wanting me not to be here. He's telling me go away, medium. Just say go away, medium. Disturbing my peace. Always getting disturbed. And I feel like I'm gonna say to you that I just really feel like close here. I'm coming close. I don't know whether he's and he's like walking down Haywood. I need Haywood. And I just don't like that. It makes me feel horrible. I'm shaking now because I know this is right and I don't like it. And he tried to join me before, taught me how to coming out here. Oh my God. I'm sure that's him. Oh my God, I'm sure that's him. And I'm sure he's so big that they can't fit him all in one thing. I know that sounds mad. I just need to just do it. That is you, isn't it? Go away. Mate, I just want to can I just go away? I said go away, medium. Oh, please, I'm really sorry. I don't mean you any harm. Go away, medium. Just an orbs just flew past there. I don't know if anybody caught that out the side of their eye. But he is a big man. Really big. That man. Haywood. Oh yeah, that's him.
David has connected with several spirits during his walk around so far, and sketched a few of these spirits out on paper. David was now drawn to the bottom end of the vault, where he felt the atmosphere was more negative.
Just feels very, very sad. I'm just coming here back into the vortex, and I'm just what is strange. I feel like I'm walking in an underpass or a place to go somewhere else to bypass something, and I feel like I want to have children, and I know it sounds mad. I don't know what it is, but I want to walk down there, but I'm having little second thoughts just right now. But if we can go down, just down here, I just feel as I'm coming under here and feeling loads of children, and I'm feeling lots and lots of misery and sadness, and I'm walking here, and I'm walking along. And I don't want to walk down here. Anna. Charles. Anna. I'm hearing the name of Anna. Anna feels so upset. And I want to walk through there. But I can't. Because through there takes you to another space, another place. And it's so sad. I feel there's misery in here. And there's misery in children. In here, there's been misery. Misery in children. And kids. And what's gone on in here has not been nice. Not been nice. and it makes me feel like it's made a lot of people miserable. And there's a woman who's got something to do with this place, and she's not at peace with what they did to her child. And it's so sad. It really is sad. And the children, I don't know where they take the children when they go through there, but it goes on under somewhere and comes out in another way. And it's not nice. It's not nice.
After completing his walk around of the vaults, David was keen to catch up with Pauline Day, who knows the history and hauntings of this building more than anyone, to see if what he came up with had any relevance to the history of the chapel.
Yeah, so it's been very, very interesting. As I said, when I was leading up, walking down the path, I felt very, very sad. Just halfway down the side path here outside the church, very, very sad, very overwhelmed. And an older man called Charles came forward and was addressing a younger boy called Charles, possibly 15 or 16 years old, and that was very, very emotional. I almost felt I was going to cry then. I could have gone in my car and come home. And then they moved the grass back because it's all undergrowth, and there was a young lad, 16, Charles, very, very sad that. And you know all about that.
We know all about that,
yeah. And it was a very, very sad. And also, would it be right in saying to you that there was an Elizabeth who was also very, very sad?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I feel there's an Elizabeth who actually haunts this place or walks through this place. Are you aware of that?
We have felt ladies walking about.
Have you? A Mary as well. Definitely. Yeah. And something about a pregnancy and somebody being pregnant and losing the baby.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Then when we went down, you walk through the door in the vault there, the crypt. Like there's like a really strong energy, like a vortex, just as you walk in.
That's where all the activity usually kicks off. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Immediately studying there, I just knew that was like the centre. It's like almost like that feeds the tunnel and feeds where the people are laid to rest. And when I walked through, just stood up at the steps, and this great big massive guy, really big, thin hair on the top side, both big lips, big nose, big paunch on him. He was getting angry because he didn't like us filming, and he told me he was John.
John, yes, that's right.
And Haywood.
Pemberton Haywood.
Yeah. And he was telling me to get off, and he used a bit of bad language, which I believe is not really him, but he was telling them he doesn't like mediums going down there. Okay. And I felt as well that he was very, very sad because he lost this son, yes, who was Richard.
Yes.
And I was kind of getting that was the way back into him. I feel that the John in life, he would have been either an MP or a businessman, but he was certainly very highbrow.
Very highbrow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I want to say, what I did find very, very, very strange was he didn't strike me as a man who would be like that type of man in life. It's almost like he's fed up of or angered with people going down. After things, as I started to step back and come back to the centre, and then there's like the tunnel, yeah, and I felt sad down that tunnel, I've got to be honest. I felt really sad. I was ice cold. Children, all I could get was children, and they were walking down the tunnel, and they were walking towards, and there's like a wall been built. Now I believe behind that wall there's either another tunnel into a room, or that there's something that takes you down into another place, and it felt very sad.
under the road, and there was a passageway out.
Right.
But there's an orangery at the back where the children used to go to the Sunday school.
That's what I saw at the Sunday school. I felt very, very sad. And there was a little girl shouting, Hannah,
Oh, she comes every time.
a boy called Tom,
Thomas,
and a Charles.
Mr. Charles.
After David's discussion with Pauline, it was now time to switch to night vision and begin our investigation. We started our investigation off with David, Adam, Andy, Pauline and her husband George downstairs in the catacombs, whilst myself, Vivian, Chris and Emily would start off upstairs in the chapel. David's group began calling out around the alleged area of the vortex, and very soon they began hearing strange noises coming from further down the crypt.
I'm really cold over here, you know, I've got to say.
It's freezing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just gone, there's loads of activity down there, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Do you want to go down?
Yeah.
If you want, if I get in front of you and I'll walk backwards and film you.
Don't
just,
forget there's a
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
Thing what's up back of your head.
Don't worry.
There's a thing
It's
there,
just
there's a
because I
cage
can't.
over
I'd love to.
then, so
Yeah.
you don't get trod on.
Can you see where the barn is, the back?
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll duck down. Okay. And then
Feel that? Oh, God! That is so freezing. That is just
that's
so
exactly where I was just standing, David.
Oh my God! Did you feel that then?
That was where I was standing, and I did say it was cold there.
Oh no! That's horrible. Something's
I've
just.
stomach touched, John.
Yeah. Sorry.
She jumped, didn't it? Come on then, can we come down and see you? See me flaming torch keeps playing up. Shall we walk down?
Yeah, just take it slow. Pal.
No, it's there, that little green light there.
Richard, are you there, Richard?
Watch your head on that pole.
Yeah, I'm ducking down all the way.
Richard, are you there?
I think we'll stand by John, shall we? Which one's yours?
Are you there?
Oh, yeah,
Come on, give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Tell us that you're here.
Oh yeah, it's Thomas, because I'm getting a full spectrum here. Okay? Right, John, hello. Are we going to make our peace tonight? Look at this. Are we going to make our peace tonight, please?
Tom.
Go on. Come on, John, let's be friends. Ooh, I've gone really wobbly. I'm being pushed. David.
Are you?
Yeah.
I can just feel, I'm just absolutely at the minute, I've got a lady on one side of me,
Oh
and
no.
I'm trying to go near the monitor so I could say, she's just at the side of me here.
Pardon? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Just,
Richard.
Richard.
John. And Margaret, please come forward. Have you? Oh, I'm being pushed, George.
She was pulling me out, I think.
I'm really?
Ooh.
What? I'm really
Oh, your ometer's just gone off, mate, there.
Oh.
Loads. Shh.
What went on?
That one he's got in his hand there.
What mine?
Yes.
Did it?
Yeah.
Have you just pulled me out? If it were you, could you make me light up, please? Have I just felt you? Have you just touched me? If you reach out and touch the green light, we should be able to see you.
Come on, do it again.
That was definite, that.
Do it again and confirm this. Oh, I can't walk, George.
Oh, again, like.
Oh,
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm falling off.
As activity was beginning to start down in the catacombs, upstairs in the chapel, Vivian was testing both Chris and Emily using the Gansfold experiment, a pseudo-scientific experiment used to test extrasensory perception. The individuals are blindfolded and have white noise playing through headphones, making them almost hypersensitive and vulnerable to anything that may be going on around them.
That shouldn't have done that. Did you hear that in the corner?
That shouldn't have gone off, should it?
That's full battery.
After a full 15 minutes, Emily had no strange experiences from the experiment, so now it was Chris's turn. After being in the base room, sorting through equipment, it was now time for me to join the investigation. Lucky Chris. He looks like one of Christian Grey's experiments, doesn't he? Was anybody there? Can you touch Chris? Can you give him a good slap round the noggin? After another 15 minutes, Chris also had no experiences from the experiment, so we began calling out using the PSB-7 spirit box to see if we could capture any results.
I'm not your enemy. I'm not here to scare you.
Who was that then? What was that?
I'm not here to scare you.
Who was that then? What was that?
So, any presents, please make themselves feel known. It's a safe place. We mean you no harm.
What was that? Is that Viv? Did I say something then?
Hello?
Was that hello or was that a radio?
Hello?
Was that hello or was that a radio? Oh, me! Someone just tugged on my trousers, I'm not even joking. Something just tugged on my trouser. Was that a laugh coming through the spirit box then?
I've got a lock in for you.
Was that a laugh? At this exact moment, I feel my jeans getting tugged from behind. Almost immediately after this, a female laugh can be heard briefly through the spirit box. Could this be the voice of the spirit reacting to what they had just done? Someone just tugged on my trousers, I'm not even joking. Something just tugged on my trouser. Was that a laugh coming through the spirit box then? Someone just tugged on my trousers, I'm not even joking. Something just tugged on my trouser. Was that a laugh coming through the spirit box then?
Did you just tug his trousers?
Pokey bum?
Pokey bum?
Did I say pokey bum?
Whose bum would you like to poke?
Same voice again, that is impossible, it shouldn't do that. Amazingly and amusingly, only seconds after getting my jeans tugged, a spirit voice comes through saying, "Poke your bum," and then telling us to Could this be referring to what just happened to me only moments ago?
Something just tugged on my trouser.
Did you just tug his trousers?
Pokey bum?
Pokey bum?
Did I say pokey bum?
Whose bum would you like to poke?
Same voice again, that is impossible, you shouldn't do that.
Down in the catacombs, David was feeling the presence of many spirits and was feeling particularly drawn down to the end of the tunnel.
David?
There's a repugnant smell here. Smell this, can you smell this?
Is it like sulphur?
No, it's like almost like,
Floral? I can smell floral.
I can smell like a dank. Oh, that's a man just put his, was you filming us then?
I was filming you, yeah.
Yeah, there's just a man just put his head on the wall.
On his what?
On the wall.
God.
Oh God, my nerves are going to be shattered after this.
Oh, I've seen.
There's a man just put his head on the wall near that there.
It is active tonight. Oh, come on, let's go down.
There's somebody down there.
Come on, boys, don't be scared. Anna, Thomas, come on, sweethearts. Come play with this ball. Go towards the red light, Hannah. Oh, footsteps.
Yeah, footsteps,
No,
yeah.
don't run. We're here to do a job, right? Come on then, walk towards us. If this is children, come towards the screen light in my hand. Come on, we'll play Ringer in the Roses. And we'll sing songs, don't we, darling? Catherine, have you come down as well? All those lovely little children. There's something there and I can't find it.
It's just round the corner. Keith's probably back round the corner. Very, very, very strange. You've just had a cluster of activity just at the back there again. Just at the back, a cluster of activity.
That's not me.
Should that be going off?
No, it's setting it off because there was a cluster of activity just there at the back around you.
Still there.
Can I put these up for and everybody step
It's
back
past.
so you can get to work?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah.
Come on, Spirit, then. Who is it?
It's Mary.
Is it
Hello.
Mary?
Hello, Mary. Mary, is that you? Light the lights up, Mary. She just said, I'm Mary.
Oh, bless her. You looking for your baby, sweetheart? You wanting your baby?
Let's have a look at that.
Oh.
Come on, Spirit. Make it light up. Come on, let's see it light up. Come on, speak to us. Speak to us. Is there anybody there? Speak to us. Back again. Back. Right back there again. No more activity. Just right at the back there. You must be playing a game with us. Oh God, can you feel how active that is?
Yeah.
It's just, this here is like a zone of activity.
Just like a vortex, but it's
Cold
pulling
spot.
it in from both
Yeah,
sides.
it's just really, really active here.
Tell you what, it's cool.
It's freezing.
Come on, Spirit.
Sorry.
It's alright. Come on, Spirit, give us a sign. Give us a sign. Let us know you're around. Come on, John. Come on, Richard.
Do you feel as though what we're doing is disrespectful in some way?
No. If they didn't want to communicate, they wouldn't communicate. You know? I think if you start swearing at them doing it, it's wrong.
I don't know.
But sometimes you've got to get... Oh, here we go. Get the energy going. Hello,
Come
John.
on. Come on with us.
John. Hello, John. Are we going to make friends? Before you strangle me. Oh, bless.
You just said there's nothing for make friends for.
No, I know. Well, I'm going to say sorry because I'm a good person.
Just grab a shot.
No, I'm a good person too, it's just said.
So why are we falling out then? Because you don't like me as being here doing this.
Correct.
But that is your way, not my way or anybody else's way, John. You don't own us.
This is our resting place.
You're in a different place now, John. You can go where you want. You don't just have to
Get away.
take it.
Get away now.
No. I'm sorry, I won't.
Get away.
I'll be the better person. Oh, I'm getting full spectrum here.
Get away.
Do you see me moving? No.
I don't understand you.
You never will, John. I don't think I'll ever...
I don't understand.
I will never understand you.
It's gone, it's past.
It's past, it's gone. He backs off, you see. He'll come forceful. Give you all this crap, don't you, George, sometimes?
Yeah.
And then
He
he
was
backs
just
off.
overshadowing me then, that's why I was speaking like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, it's strong. Very strong.
If you want us to leave, could you open the door or bang on it, please? Or show us a light?
What was that?
I heard that. What were it? Footsteps?
No, it's something... Oh, gosh!
What?
Somebody's just put their head in between his head there.
Oh,
I've just seen a man's face through the wall and the stairs come next to his head. That's twice, that's all I need.
Oh, that's all you need.
He just actually literally just in the atmosphere, put his head in the wall.
It's weird how you see it and you look at some people and it's not them.
Is there a toy down there that's supposed to make a noise?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I've just heard it.
It laughs and giggles.
Yeah, I've just heard it.
Where have you had a child?
Was that you now, bottom of there? Have I just heard you? Could you do it again, please?
They like you to laugh. Hannah! Make a noise. Lovely little...
I'm recording, so that would have picked it up. Could you do it again, please? Could you touch the toy that makes the noise, please?
After capturing no more evidence, David's team moved up into the chapel, whilst myself, Vivian, Emily and Chris moved down into the vaults, where things would get really interesting. We started off by placing an EVP recorder all the way down in the bottom tunnel, before walking all the way back up to the opposite end of the catacombs to conduct the session.
Oh, cold.
Yeah, isn't it? Right, everyone still. Everyone dead silent. Everyone stop walking.
Hang on. Let me get out of the way of the camera.
There we go. Right. If there's any spirits at the bottom of this tunnel, can you please speak into the device that's down there, please? Can you tell us your name? Oh, it's a device. How old are you? Can we hear your voice? I find it weird that there's actually bodies in it. You forget, don't you? We mean you no harm or disrespect. Just go and speak into that device.
What's that?
Who's tapping?
Did you hear that?
Not a shoe or anything, was
It
it?
just sounded like it was coming from in front of me.
I thought it was coming from behind here where that light is.
Can you see a face in this camera?
What's that?
Who's tapping?
Did you hear that?
Are you happy with us being here?
Can you tell us what happened to you?
That was me.
Why did you go through this tunnel? What did the lady do to you?
That was outside.
Yeah.
I can't work out if it's gone dead in here or it's I can't work it
Go
out.
further that way.
Should we go? Let's go and get that device. Let's go and listen because we're going to run out of time otherwise. Come here, Chris.
Get out. Come on.
Walking, walking, walking.
Duck, duck, duck. Goose.
We'll bring that speaker. We'll go down there. We'll listen to it down there.
Great.
You feeling alright?
Ooh, cold.
To be fair, this has been kind of like a weird experience. Step, step, step.
Different, isn't it?
Hello, it's just run off with the torch.
Alright, we'll just break on this.
That's alright.
Sorry, guys.
Upon retrieving the recorder, we began to review the audio and discovered a rather threatening message. Could this be the spirit of John, who has been asking us to leave all night?
That was get out!
Did you hear that?
We're going.
That was get out!
Did you hear that?
We're going.
Hang on, listen back. Come on. Hang on, come back. Listen to it upstairs.
No, upstairs.
Listen. Don't let me go last. Oi, come on. Whoa, come on. No.
After being abandoned by my teammates, all went quiet and peaceful in the catacombs, with no more evidence captured over the duration the camera was left running. Meanwhile upstairs, David's investigation was also bearing towards a conclusion.
Other than the odd few lights, not really feeling as much up here.
Yes, sir.
We're just waffling to camera.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. It's like going to be my one rare party piece appearing in this episode. We'd have been filming most of it. Yeah. Well, I just feel really peaceful, to be honest. I don't know about you.
It's very quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just I don't know if obviously what happened when they were here, but
No. I don't feel scared at all in here.
No, it's peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
I
two
don't know.
extremes, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if that's just because the environment, that you think like a church being peaceful.
I think that's because it's more enclosed downstairs and all, isn't it?
Yeah.
After capturing no evidence on the first floor, the team moved down to the ground floor chapel, where David was about to come across a spirit who was also interacting with the shadow tracking device Pauline left on a pew.
Did you come, George? Yes.
Hello, George. I've just heard you say I'm George.
Wow. See what the lights going quite rapidly
Oh,
here.
they are going on their own, aren't they?
Yeah, let's say no one's anywhere. Hello. Thank you.
George, we don't know Georges, do we? Oh, that's 6.
Did you come to... Oh, I'll let that go off. Did you come to church here? Yes.
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 Thomas Thackeray.
Yeah,
Do you know him?
that name is familiar.
Thomas Thackeray.
And here we all the lights there.
Are there 4 spirits here now?
Yes.
2. Thank you.
There's 2 ladies.
Yeah.
2 and then 4.
Oh,
then.
you here?
All this. Wow.
Upon reviewing this particular piece of footage, although the spirit of George may well and truly be present, the shadow tracking device, in my opinion, is being triggered by the infrared illuminator on Adam's camera. Each time he moves and the light fully hits the surface of the device, it triggers the device to go off. This is not to say that this is the case each time. After capturing no more evidence, it was now time to conclude our investigation of the Wakefield Unitarian Chapel.